already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did.
Playing skills.
Watch out flip. Watch out whip. I'm in the whip. I'm gonna rest. I never switch. Ice in the wrist. Car on the wrist. Hole in the wrist. Watch out flip. Watch out whip. I'm in the whip. I'm gonna rest. I never switch. Ice in the wrist. I get the money, but I never switch. They saying you switch it, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we was lit. You was lit. I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I said no risk. But I bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not save us, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all on the wrist. Watch out for this. I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist,
Coach, thanks very much. Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks. Eagles. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here's Dalvin Cook, third year back from Florida State. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 2nd and 12, Mariota. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. Now keep in mind, they did have 3 interceptions last week. Couldn't quite come up with a first quarter pick that time.
But they had to like what they saw in terms of reacting when the ball was thrown. We had an expression when I played. It was called
pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's Miles Sanders, the rookie second-rounder from Penn State. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith. On 2nd down, it's Sanders, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, good for an Eagle first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Hey, box truck.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 3rd down, Miller. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. And they'll run for it with Miller. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Room here to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Cook. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
I remember the first time I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV, called a scouting friend of mine and said, "Who is this guy? He's special." And he said, "Dude, you're watching a home run hitter on the field."
Yeah, he was special in Tallahassee. Left Florida State their all-time leader in rushing yards and touchdowns. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Quick slant there, gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play.
Mike, where are they, team? One. Tight end right. 4 down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. One. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Scene 6.
3rd and long here for Mariota. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Make this a 2-score advantage and the touchdown on the first drive, Charles.
Smash mouth. That's my rookie ass mistake, man.
They visualized it. I remember playing young, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. It's a 2nd down run.
Good blocking. Ooh, he is taking some lickings.
Time, and it'll also be the final play of this first quarter.
Hey, I ain't gonna fake. He taking some licks.
After 1-7-0.
He definitely taking some licks. The way he holding on to that rock right now, Slim.
An extra defender in the secondary.
Hey, he hanging on to that motherfucking rock, boy. Both back is blitzing. Both back is blitzing. He gone. Oh, he gone. Come on, get to the second level, man.
He's going to have the first down at about the 38. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Wentz now on first down.
I got him this time. Okay. Big Earth. Come on, man.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things.
Smash mouth. Smash mouth ball. Smash mouth ball. Oh, my God. I knew he was going to fumble. Oh, my God. He's taking them licks.
Teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like
he is taking them motherfucking licks. Okay, Alshon, get yours. Get yours. Let's go. Get yours, Alshon. Get yours.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Let's go, fellas.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get
you know what time it is now.
Already down.
You know what time it is.
This
Oh,
becomes a pretty important.
Let's go. I love the pursuit. It's cool. I love the pursuit.
Start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it.
Oh, we got one. We got one. Oh, what an offensive pass interference.
Get that 0 off the board. Now a deep ball there on
Let's go, boys.
But it'll wind up incomplete. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Mariota.
I see him. I see him. Oh, my God. Oh, my. Good throw. Good throw. I can't even be matching to pick that shit, man. Good throw.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half.
Okay, Marquise. Get yours. Get yours. Get yours. Get yours. Oh, my. Just a little bit more to the edge.
Return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half.
You know what they're doing. Bread and butter shit. Oh, you got to hold your block. You got to hold that block, left guard.
Good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just
go up, go up. Got him. We got him. Hey, Riga. Hey, Riga. Let's go. We got him. That boy Wentz, man.
Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
These boys ain't come to play today.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, he got a hell of a juke move.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out.
Okay, we on him. We on him. Let's go, man. Blow that shit up every time.
And what you also have to guard against is
Defense is looking style good.
for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to be going.
Oh, good throw. Great throw. Great throw. That was a great throw. You see me hesitate. You took advantage of that shit immediately.
As we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. On first down.
He shut down.
It's Cook.
Ah, come on.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, we got one. Jump! What the fuck are you doing? Come on, Pops. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe you just went for that shit, man. Run to the left with Cooks. Run to the left. Draw. Up, man. I needed that interception, man. We're not trying to give shit up. Why you ain't throw it? Why you ain't throw it? Why you ain't throw it? Let's go, man.
Able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
We on him. Screen. Ah, great play call. Great play call. That was a great call. Well, that's 3 all day. We good, fellas. That's 3 all day.
For a second, it looked like it was all going to come together. They had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Bailey's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on.
Set it up. Set it up. Oh, my goodness. I ain't had no blocking.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Wentz to throw.
Okay, Deshaun. Okay, Deshaun.
Very nice.
Okay, Deshaun.
33 yards. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Hey, watch this, Mike. Watch this, Mike. Watch this, Mike. Oh, he heard me. Because he knew what time it was. He better fix that shit.
On first down, Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Okay, go get it. He fixed that shit, Mike. He knew what time it was.
But instead, they'll
play that cover 3 shit with me.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already
that boy's flaming over there.
Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he doesn't
cool him off real quick. He over there flaming. Flaming Cheeto over there. That's saying.
So after the incompletion on
he over there flaming.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wentz.
Ah, he took forever to throw the ball. Okay, we got him. He launched me. He launched me, Mike. Oh, my God.
3 touchdown passes now for
He launched me, Mike.
And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Heard a coach talk about those late in the half scores.
No motherfucking ball.
He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Elliott good on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Miller. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hey, Charlie!
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wentz.
He ain't fast enough. He ain't fast enough.
He's going to come down with it. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
45. Mike, 45. Check. Listen.
Wentz going to throw.
Oh,
Going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now Wentz, and he connects with Ertz. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Go. Sunday.
oh my, what at the line of scrimmage? Who the fuck is that corner over there, man?
Incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and goal. Wentz
Hey!
got a man open.
I'll take it.
Touchdown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
We'll take it.
Carson Wentz with
Just that type of day today, Mike.
on the afternoon as his guys
just one of those days, Mike.
Elliott good with a PAT.
It's just one of them days. Everything's just falling for me. I ain't even go fake. That shit crazy, E. I ain't even go fake.
Here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed.
Okay.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Okay, we go. 6 that. 6 that. Oh.
They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make
It's a ball game. It's a ball game.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Fine. That you're used to touching the football that may and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's the backup Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
Man, Cousins throwing them motherfuckers on the money.
25-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Cousins gives way to Cook. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20.
Oh, he tied.
Go as a pickup of
7
on the 7th play of the drive. Now Cousins. And it's caught.
You fucking watching him, Moms? Damn.
Touchdown, Minnesota. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to get a score back. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Right back to Sanders on first down. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Wentz now to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that'll be incomplete. Now they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Jannard Avery able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch safety screen. Watch safety screen. Safety screen. Check 4. Check 4. Hey, check 4.
Another run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I should be lagging when I kick the ball.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, here's Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. Cousins now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Draw play. Cousins to Cook. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. He was brought down there by Will Parks. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. Cousins on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Cousins the thrower. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On 2nd down now, it's Sanders.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Let's go, D. Mike 54. Hey, I 7.
Working from the gun, Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. Past the 20. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play there for Philly. 46 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute it.
Into a double team. And
Fuck, so it's pick on the last fucking drive.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They start the drive with Cook. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
It was a good game, bro.
back to you. I'm going back to you.
Cousins now to throw on first down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
Good shit, Sean.
Way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Philadelphia, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
I would have had 60 next time. Fuck that shit.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. No, my color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I got it with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. It's shorty, she support never not on my run. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Putting live on the winning side. Ready charge, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my niggas real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the greens. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the greens. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the greens. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, kicks on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed if you can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask, naturally I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me, we ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Show don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe, never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the news. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the news. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the news. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.